The day has finally come. Not only is a new Electro DPS out in the form of Clorinde, we also have the insane fact that we now have 40 more resin. I completely forgot the name of it. We have 40 more resin. The cap has gone from 160 to 200. I knew nothing about this. I just updated the game, loaded my map, and realized, oh, the number is now 200. Lovely. Personally, I still don't think it's enough, especially considering that Star Rail has 240, but an improvement is still an improvement. Anyway, I'm here for Clorinde. Alhaitham, I do really like you. Your kit is phenomenal. But every time you show up, you are paired with someone I would just rather have instead. And that person is Clorinde. Now, on the banner, we also have Bennett, we have Toma, and we also have the new guy who I can't remember the name of. But I kind of enjoyed his kit. It was a bit different. But, yeah, we're here for Clorinde. And to be quite frank, I'm probably just going to pull until she shows up. And I really hope it's early, because I would not like to spend a lot of money. And I also kind of want a weapon, but I don't think I can legitimately go for it. I'm so glad we got him early. So it is Cephos. I am very happy to have him. I look forward to building him. He looks like a lot of fun. I know he's more of a charge attack character, but I enjoyed it, and it might give me an excuse to buy the battle pass for once so I can have a charge attack bow. So I don't think I've got any charge attack bows that I actually really use or care for. So let's keep going. No super early 5-star, which is very rude, but you know, we all have to make sacrifices in this game. At least the first 10 pulls were free, I guess. Toma, are you maxed? I don't know if Toma's maxed. I'm guessing not. Well, I guess we shall soon see. Yeah, I honestly don't know. You maxed? You are maxed. That's very upsetting. Okay, moving on. It's very sad that he's maxed. 5-star. Star Rail has spoiled me with early 5-stars. And for some reason, I think that Genshin Impact will do the same thing, and that's just not the case. Bennett, we know everyone has a maxed out Bennett. If you don't have a maxed out Bennett at this time, now's a really good time to get him. Whether you decide to C6 him is completely your prerogative, but I've been too scared to do it, and I still am too scared to do it. When they allow you to toggle Constellations on and off, I would love to toggle it on and off. So I'd love to try out the whole Sunfire team that you can do with Bennett. For now, though, won't be happening. Very upsettingly, I am now under 30,000 Primo Gems, which I do not love. Don't need that bow, I'm pretty sure I've got it. I think I've got 2 Favonius bows at max. At R5, I think, nowadays. I just don't use them. Oh, good, another Toma. Can we, like, stop getting Tomas and Bennetts and maybe get a Cephos instead? That'd be pretty cool. 5? 4. That's not very nice. I feel like I'm owed this 5-star. Like, I don't even have that many Primo Gems. Like, come on. Let's be real now. You want to give me Clorinde. I want to get Clorinde. Let's just get it over and done with. Right? So this one is going to be a 5-star. Okay. Thank you. I think that's what? 70 pulls? 60, 70? I would have guessed it's in the soft pity range. Please. Please be Clorinde.
What the hell is even that?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's Dea. I mean, on the upside, I don't actually own Dea. So this is actually quite beneficial because I've had a video idea in mind with Dea for a very long time, but it's not the 5-star I wanted. That is not who we wanted at all. Go on, give me 2 5-stars. It's never happened in Genshin, but it has happened in Star Rail. That is very upsetting. I'm not even going to think about this. I'm just going to go. I really like the look of Clorinde. I honestly don't know how it's pronounced. I want to say it's Clorinde. If it's pronounced something else, I apologize, but I'm just going to be saying Clorinde until I find out how it's said in a different way. Yeah, I really like how she plays, and I'm a sucker for Electro DPSs, and I tried her character trial. It was very fun. So this is going to be a very expensive pulling video for me, but I want her on my team, and I love Electro is my favorite type element in the game. I absolutely adore Electro. Don't know what it is. I think it's because my first main DPS was Razor, and then from there I've just had like this weird nostalgic affinity for the element, especially when it was, you know, I'll take another copy. Back in the day when Electro was actually a really bad element and wasn't particularly good, and then had a massive buff, and now is super useful. So I just have a soft spot for the element. I'm one of the few people that actually likes having Cyno on their account. I know a lot of people regret Cyno. I don't. I think he's still a lot of fun. And I'm hoping Clorinde will be something similar. More copies of Cephos is fantastic. So that's C2 now. Almost under 20k Prima Gems is very scary. I have not been that low in a very long time. It would help if I actually played the game though. I pretty much just do my dailies in the events, and there's like a ton of quests I really should be doing. But yeah, burnout's a real thing, and I try to avoid it as best as possible, and sometimes that is just not playing the game outside of my dailies. Oh, this is very upsetting. Right, okay. Please be the 5-star. No. Okay. This is a very expensive video, at least for me, as someone who is not technically free to play, but you know, is a very light spender. I don't even get the battle pass anymore. I just don't see the point of it most of the time, because is that double Cephos? It was C4. Okay. Clorinde might have taken a sweet time, but at the very least Cephos is going to be very close to max. Still very upsetting she's not here though. Another Cephos would be lovely. I don't know if you can tell. It's probably safe to assume I won't be pulling for any weapons today. Definitely not a good idea. Now, while I would complain about missing out on certain characters, I think the next set of... I completely blanked that that's a 5-star, by the way. The next set of 5-stars I don't really have any interest in. I think there's Sigewin? I don't know. Girl with a gun is pretty much the only way I can describe her. I have no interest in pulling for her, so at least that's an easy skip. Yeah. And I've wanted Clorinde pretty much, there we go, pretty much ever since Fontaine revealed her. I was like, yes, yes please. On another Cephos. What a pull. Okay. Not a bad one to end things on. Very nice. Let's inspect the damage, shall we? So I used about 20k Primo Gems, which is a lot, but it was worth. So here we have today's spoils. We have our lovely Clorinde, who I'm very excited to build. Adore her kit. Her kit is... I honestly cannot wait to build this character. I'm very excited. Then we have Cephos. His basic attacks are a little weird, I must admit. But I love the dash away. Very cool. Reminds me of Hermes. And then we have the charge attack, which for some reason, when it's fully charged, sticks you in place. But it pierces, which not a lot of attacks really do, especially not on a 4-star. So, fun gimmick. Again, love the dash. And then Dea, I think, is a character many people have been disappointed in the past, which is very upsetting because she's a Claymore user. I adore Claymore users to the bone. I absolutely adore Claymore users. But this means I can finally work towards this weird Dea build that I have in mind, and I'm honestly really excited to try that one out as well. Outside of that though, let's see what everyone is at. So obviously we have Clorinde. So obviously Bennett and Toma are already C6, so no other constellations really mattered other than Cephos. So let's see what this does. So C1 crit rate of shadow piercing shot is increased by 15%. I mean, an extra 15% increase in crit rate. Can't really complain. When any of the following conditions are met, Cephos gains a 15% electro damage bonus for 10 seconds that may stack twice. Oh, so it can go up to 30. With each stack duration counted independently, consuming elemental energy through aim shots, you must first unlock the passive, regaining elemental energy or using secret right. Okay. 30% potential electro damage. Yes, please. Simple level up. When a shadow piercing shot or dusk bolt strikes 2 or more opponents, all nearby party members gain 80 elemental mastery for 10 seconds. Oh, okay. Little weird, but I'll take it. I mean, it's nice. And then just a simple level up. And then what is C6? After shadow piercing shot strikes an opponent, the elemental energy consumed by the passive talent Black Kite's Enigma will be returned. This effect can be triggered up to once every 15 seconds. You must first unlock the passive talent Black Kite's Enigma. What is the passive talent Black Kite's Enigma? When aiming, the charging time is decreased by 0.285 seconds based on each point of Cephos' current elemental energy. Charging time can be reduced by a minimum of 0.3 seconds through this method, and a maximum of 20 energy can be tallied. If a shadow piercing shot is fired, consume the tallied amount of elemental energy. If it is a charge level 1 shot, then consume 50% of the tallied amount of elemental energy. So essentially it's just the thing to help him reduce his charge shot time, essentially. So C6 basically means he can do charge shots much faster. Very cool. It's a shame that I won't be seeing it for a while. And there we have it. Today's haul. I am a little upset at how expensive it all was, but at the end of the day, really good haul. Clorinde, C5 Cephos, and a Dea, which I really didn't expect to see. Unfortunately, this does mean I now have all of the standard banner characters, and getting anyone now is a slight disappointment, shall we say, because there's no more surprises from the standard banner, at least for the time being. But anyway, I'm very happy with how this turned out. It was expensive. 20k Preba gems is nothing to sniff at, but you know, it is what it is. It's the nature of the gacha. But I'm pretty happy. With that though, I'm going to say my goodbyes. Thank you for those that stuck around to the end. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Let me know down in the comments below how your pulls went. I would love to know. And until then though, I've been James, the Mayor of Jamestown. Goodbye.